Welcome to the TCS Simplified lecture series. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to construct a DFA. In exam, they will give you how to construct a DFA from given RE, or construct a DFA with an NFA with epsilon moves, or NFA without epsilon moves. If the RE is given, you have to convert into NFA with epsilon moves first, and then to DFA, and then simplified it. If NFA with epsilon moves is given, then they can directly convert into DFA, or you can convert into first NFA without epsilon moves and then to DFA. So let's begin. So take this example first. Construct a DFA for A plus B star ABB. Now we will all know how to construct a RE, NFA with epsilon moves from given RE. So for NFA with epsilon moves for given RE, something like this. So first is your A, B, then you have to convert into A plus B star and then combine it with A, B, B. This is your step 1. In step 2, you have to mention a state names. So here for simplicity I am writing here, instead of Q0 I am writing here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is no restriction of how to name the states, but it is always recommended that you name the states in a sequence. So I have named it as 0, 1, 2, 3, then here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, step 2, you have to construct a table. Now the columns of the table will be x, y is equals to epsilon closure of x, delta, y comma transition of A on y and transition of B on y. So first of all, we always start from the start state, that is 0. So when we are taking from 0, you have to find the epsilon closure of x. Then how to find the epsilon closure of x? First we have to start from the state itself. If it is 0, we will include 0. Then you have to find all the epsilon reachable from 0. From 0, you can go to 1. So here we are writing 1. Then from 1, you can reach to 2. You cannot move ahead because we are having transition of input alphabet A here. So we are including 2. From 1, you can also reach to 4. So I am including 4 here. From 0, you can also reach epsilon reachability to state 7. So you included 7. From 7, you cannot move ahead because we are having a transition of A. So this is your epsilon closure for 0. After that, you have to find the transition on Y. So of A on Y. So you have to find all the reachable states of input alphabet A. From 0, are you having transition of A? No. From 1, are you having transition of A? No. From 2, are you having transition of A? Yes, on 3. So you include 3 here. From 4, are you having transition of A? No. From 7, are you having transition of A? Yes, 8. So included 8 here. So 3 and 8 is a transition of A for Y. Then similarly, we have to find the transition of B. From 0, is there any transition of B? No. From 1, is there any transition of B? No. From 2, is there any transition of B? No. From 4, yes, the transition of B on 5. So we included 5. From 7, is there any transition of B? No. So the next states will be 5. Now it is mandatory to write the states in curly braces. This is the rule. Okay. After that, these are your new states. So you include new states in the column. So I have included here 3, 8 and 5. These are my new state. Again repeat the same procedure. First we find the epsilon closure for 3 and then we find the epsilon closure for 8. Now again use a diagram. For epsilon closure for 3, the rule is that you have to include that state itself, that is 3. So I included 3. Then from 3, the reachable states from 3 is 6. From 6, 1. From 1, 2. From 1, 4. So 3, 6. From 6 again you are reachable to 7. 7. Then 1, 2, 4. Then from 7, can you go move ahead? No, we are having input alphabet A. So all the epsilon transitions from the state 3. epsilon closure we have included here. After that, we have to find the epsilon closure for 8. Now this is my 8. Is there any epsilon closure from 8? No. So but we have to include that state itself, so I am including 8 here. After that, you have to find the transition on A from these states. So from 3, is there any transition of A? No. From 6? No. From 7? Yes. 8 we are having, so I included 8. From 1? No. From 2? Yes. On 3, so we included 3. From 8? From 4? No. From 8? No. We are having transition of B but not on A. Transition of A. Then again we have to find the transition of B with the help of this epsilon closure. From 3 we are having transition of B? No. From 6? No. From 7? No. From 1? No. From 2? No. From 4? Yes, we are having transition of B on 5, so I included 5 here. Then from 8? Yes, on 9. So the new state included, we have to include is 5 and 9. So again the same thing. You have to find the epsilon closure for 5 itself, then 5, reachability of epsilon 6, from 6 to 1, from 1 to 2, 2 and 4, okay, and then you have to find the transition on of A. Is there any transition of A from 5? No. From 6? No. From 7? Yes, on 8. From 1? No. From 2? Yes, on 3. So 3, 8 is already state we have already included here, so we will not going to include again here. Then we have to find the transition of B. From 5, any transition of B? No. From 6? No. From 7? No. From 1? No. From 2? No. From 4? Yes, on 5. So we will include 5. As 5 is already included, so we are not going to include it again. Next, new state is 5 and 9. So we will include, as we already find the epsilon closure for 5. So we can directly copy epsilon closure of 5 is that has included in the previous step 4. Then we have to find the epsilon closure for 9. So all the epsilon reachable state from 9, there is no epsilon reachable state from 9, but the rule is that we have to include that state 9 here, so we are writing 9 here. After that, you have to find the transition on A. So we know the transition of 5 on A is 3 and 8. So only thing which remain is 9. For 9, is there any transition on A? No. So 3, 8 will be your state. Then again the same thing, 5, transition of 5 on B, 5, but for 9, is there any reachability of state B from 9? Transition of B, yes, from 9 we can reach to 10. So 5 and 10 is your new state. So whenever there is a new state, you will always include the new state here, that is 5 and 10. Okay. Now again fine, again we are already having the epsilon closure of 5, so we will repeat the 5, that is 5, 6, 7, 1, 2 and 4. What about 10? So is there any epsilon reachability from 10? No, so we will include that state itself, that is 10. Again we can repeat this, that is 3 and 8. So any state of transition from 10 for A? No, so there will be nothing here. And this will be 5 as it is. Is there any state of transition for B from 10? No, so it will be 5. So this is your transition table for the given NFA with epsilon moves. Then the next step is that you have to rename the states. For simplicity, I am renaming the whole step. This is very important step. Now I am renaming the state as this is A, B, C, D and E. Then you have to copy this states here. So 3 and 8 is represented with the help of B. So wherever there is a 3 and 8, I am writing B. Anywhere else? No. For 5, C. For 5 and 10, E. And for 5 and 9, D. Okay. After renaming, you can draw a transition table again. So your transition table will be with the help of this. As we already drawn in case of finite automata. So it is a transition of A and B. So here it is. How many states we are having? A, B, C, D and E. And just repeat as it is. It will be B, 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 B and C, D, C, E, C. So after renaming the states, this is my state, this is my input alphabet. After renaming the state, the next step is to draw a transition diagram. So how to draw a transition diagram, that we know. So from how many states we are having? From A, okay, from A, the transition of A and the transition of B. From A, you can reach to, from transition of A to state B, for B to C. From B, transition of A will remain in A. For B, the transition of B is going to D. From C, the transition of A is going to B. From C, the transition of B will remain in C. From D, the transition of A is going to B. From D, the transition of B is going to E. From E, the transition of A is going to B. And from E, the transition of B is going to C. Okay. So this is my transition table. But this we know that A is a starting state. But which is your final state? How will you decide a final state? We decide on basis of this table. We know in this diagram we are having 10 as a final state. So if state 10 is a, so we have to check where we are having 10. So in this we are having 10 here. So this will be your final state. So wherever there is a 10, that will be your final state. There can be a multiple final state. Now in this case, E will be your final state. So if E is your final state, so you have to always represent E with the help of double circle if it is a final state. Okay. So this is how we convert the given RE